We begin tonight with a developing story out of Gilbert. A toddler is dead and a babysitter injured when they're attacked by the babysitter's dogs. Let's get right to ABC 15's Pete Serranos, who's live near the scene at Val Vista in Germain. And Pete, police we're hearing still investigating how exactly this happened.
Yeah, Stephanie, it's a truly tragic story here in Gilbert. And yeah, the detectives, they arrived about an hour ago to start investigating the scene. Let's take a look. That's the home right there behind me where this all happened. There were 5 kids all together in the home. They still do not know how the 2.5-year-old toddler got in the middle of all of this. But earlier this afternoon, we saw animal control taking the dogs away from the property. Police described the dogs as a pit bull or American bulldog mix. They're telling us that the babysitter called 911 around 11 a.m. This was after she broke up that fight between her dogs, injuring herself and the 2.5-year-old boy, who was taken to Gilbert Mercy, where he was pronounced deceased. The babysitter is currently at Scottsdale Osborne getting surgery for her injuries, and a neighbor driving by who did not know these folks personally said the news was simply heartbreaking.
As a mother and myself, and as I'm a kindergarten teacher also, it's just heartbreaking to think that any child or any adult would go through that trauma.
And the police are not releasing any names at this time. They plan to do so sometime tomorrow. And Mom and Dad were notified. Mom was out of town while this was happening, and Dad lives in Mesa. They were notified. They are with the children at this time, and those 4 other children are not injured.
Oh, absolutely heartbreaking. Pete, thank you for that story.